hospitals shouldn't charge people.
No.
What I am saying, though, is that charging a motherfucker $1,200 an hour is a little bit extreme.
Or charging someone $650 for a Tylenol. Which I've actually had happen.
Right before we started, I saw something pop up. I think it was on Facebook.
About this hospital over here?
No. Claiming that Richard Nixon passed a law.
Okay.
Until the 70s, it was illegal to make money off of healthcare.
Healthcare.
Yeah,
That's
true.
That's true.
It wasn't illegal for doctors to make money off, but like the hospitals,
the hospital itself.
Yeah, had to pretty much be a non-profit thing.
Yeah.
I did not
like
know
these
that.
big mega hospitals.
It was some sort of insurance bill that he passed, and I think that was written into it.
Yeah,
well, and it
allowed for them.
Yeah, and it was like 1970.
It really helped his buddy who ran Kaiser Permanente.
And it's what allowed the growth of these huge medical super groups.
Wow.
Yep. And the mega insurance companies too.
Yeah.
Because Kaiser Permanente, if I'm not mistaken, was one of the first medical insurance companies to ever be issued an insurance license.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not saying. Yeah, you're right. Doctors, they go to school for a long time.
They get you're talking $200,000-$300,000 in debt.
Yeah. So they should
when
make
they
good
walk
money.
out the door.
I got no beef with that. But the hospitals and stuff should not be money makers.
Nope, I don't think so either.
I believe it's too easy for people to get the medical care they can afford rather than the medical care they deserve in those situations, and we see it every day.
Speaking of, did you see the law they're trying to pass right now to cap? It's in Tennessee to cap insulin at $100 a month.
Yes,
Good.
I did see that. I think it needs
right
to be
now,
everywhere.
It can be up to $1,000.
That's bullshit. These motherfuckers need this to live.
Okay, let's talk about Taylor.
Okay.
Taylor is a type 1 diabetic.
Yep.
So nothing Taylor ever did caused her pancreas just didn't work.
Right.
Started when she was a little kid. She is a pump dependent diabetic.
Right.
So the kids, her pump had been failing and doing things like not notifying her when her sugar would get low until it would crashed out, and and the same thing on the high end. And that's the whole reason somebody wears a pump is so you don't get those huge.
Right.
So the doctor finally said, "Yeah, this pump is trash. We're going to order you a new pump."
Okay.
And it's a new upgraded pump, and I think you've probably seen them on Facebook. Those things that go on the arm. She has that now.
Okay.
Do you know how much their part of what they have to pay is?
And we're talking a little electronic box. I mean, probably costs less to build than your frickin' cell phone, if I had to guess.
The pump is... Their copay was $4,000.
Nope, that is bullshit.
And I don't know how much this thing, but it was on top of that.
That is fucking ridiculous.
That's their copay.
That is absolutely ridiculous.
This is... she has to have that to live. And it's durable medical equipment. It's no different than my goddamn CPAP machine.
See, and that's what I'm talking about. People, I have a legitimate problem with people, with companies making they got to make a profit and keep the lights on. I get it.
But
you're not going to tell me that. So if their part of the copay was $4,000, that thing probably got charged $10,000.
Oh, way more than that.
And that's bullshit. You know that fucking thing didn't cost more than $5 to make because they outsource it to the lowest fucking bidder.
Oh, yeah.
And then they're making, $9,900.
It certainly doesn't cost more than, say, an Apple Watch or an iPhone or something like that.
And here's the thing. She needs that to live. So
I don't have to have my iPhone.
Exactly.
She has to have that to live. Mm-hmm. It's ridiculous.
That shit burns my ass. And I've said this for a long time. And I always preface it with saying... I totally believe in capitalism because I don't want some asshole to say, "Oh, you're a socialist." No, suck my dick. I'm not. But there are two industries where I believe that government regulation is very much needed, and that is the medical industry, more specifically hospitals and pharmacies, or pharmaceuticals, I guess, and the gasoline industry. There is zero reason we should ever have to pay more. We're a net exporter of oil now. We should never be paying more than $1.50, maybe $2 a gallon for gas, ever.
Yeah.
Now, granted, it has been really stable for the last couple of years at mid twos, but before that, it would go up. I mean, it was at the whim of, oh my God, Obama sneezed wrong, and the sheikh in Saudi or one of these other OPEC countries fucking got his butthole tensed up, and now it's $10 a gallon or $5 a gallon.
Well, and if you watch, when it's time for people to travel, is when it would go up.
Oh, yeah. Oh, definitely.
Summer vacations and holidays and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's just a coincidence. That's just every
year. Wow, what a coincidence.
Yep. And not even go up a little bit. It would go up like a buck $1.50 or $2 a gallon. It would increase. And that's unfucking acceptable. That's just, it's extortion.
It
what it is. But the thing is, I mean, you don't have to have a car.
No.
But goddamn it, everybody has one. Yeah. That's our primary mode of transportation.
Well, and the way our cities and our areas are set up. Yeah, I know. Who is doing that? Jesus Christ on a cracker. One of your dogs is dead inside.
Yeah, we know.
But unless you live in a big city, you do fucking have to have a car.
You have to have.
Or you can't work. God damn. Oh.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's not like you.
I wish people could see us all talking through our shirts.
So, you have to go to a neurologist. Mm-hmm. There's not one in Cabot.
Nope.
No.
So the closest one is in Little Rock.
Yep.
And you have to drive
there. And there's no public transportation to get you from here to there.
Exactly.
There's no bus route or whatever. So people do have to have cars.
For my audiology appointment, they scheduled me in Whitehall. Mm-hmm. There's no public transportation that's going to take me 65 miles.
Yeah. So people do have to have cars. Now, they don't have to have the latest, greatest, Yeah,
they don't. Apparently, according to that one guy, nobody should ever buy a car that's over $500,000 either.
Well, I mean, I don't have to worry about offending that guy.
I wouldn't either.
I wouldn't
even
either.
if I hit the lottery, I wouldn't.
No, I wouldn't either.
All right, Amber, what are you reading about?
Anything good.
Oh, damn. I thought it was something we could talk about.
Well, we're already at 52 minutes.
You don't say.
I do say.
Yeah. All right.
I did read a story about this guy. He was in high school, and this new girl came into his class, and he was like, she's fine. She was African. She had an accent. And they started talking, and they would, text, late at night and stuff. And then...
I think I read that.
And then she's like, I want my pussy eaten.
Yeah,
but I'm a virgin. And he was like, I'm a virgin,
I'll be over in a minute.
So, they met up, at the school, and then walked over to her house, and they started, and it, took them 10 minutes to get the condom on, another 15 minutes to find the hole.
Oh, Jesus.
She couldn't find it either.
What?
And then
she didn't know where it was?
And then once he found it, they were going at it, and he's like, she's not making any noise or anything. And then he finishes and gets up, and she didn't say anything or start laughing or something. He lost his virginity to the couch cushions.
Where they come together. He was never fucking her. That's why she wasn't participating.
So then he didn't lose his virginity. I'd have been like, give me 10 minutes. We're going to try this again.
I lost my virginity to a leather couch.
Wow. Well, was it consensual, though? That couch was like, yeah, fuck this armhole. Fuck my arm crease.
I was like, oh, bless your heart.
Yeah.
Yeah, bless your heart.
All right. I think we've been...
Wow.
All right. Bye.
Bye.